dog, I get a lot of comments about how easy that must be to take care of. Well, you're not having to Roomba or vacuum or sweep all the time. Regardless of that being true or not, which it's not. It's explicitly because they don't shed that it makes the upkeep of their hair so much more difficult. Which also means that I have the joy every 6 weeks of not only bathing him, which I do on a more frequent basis, but I also get to trim him. If you recall, that is how I came up with the namesake bonsai in the first place. He requires constant grooming. Today just happens to be one of those days. And so I thought it'd be really fun to go through and film our process of what it takes to get Mr. Bo looking his AKC best. One of my favorite channels on YouTube is called SHU and Tree. It's a woman in Korea who owns a small dog grooming salon, and she does these beautiful, peaceful grooming videos where they get little massages and get to hang out with their friends in their yard. That will not be today's content. However, we're gonna try to model their process as close as possible because at the end of the day, she gives amazing haircuts to all of her dogs, and I can hope one day to get that good. So step one of any good SHU and Tree video is taking her dogs to get a little bit more worn out than they normally are, which can only mean one thing. Hey, Bo, do you wanna go to the dog park? Do you wanna go to the dog park? Let's go, okay, let's go! Let's go to the dog park, let's go today. Go, 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 go. I know you know that you're gonna get a bath. I know that. Come on. If you're wondering why I'm dressed like a JV softball coach, it's because Bo's a shaker. I found that this is the best material to not only keep myself dry, but not all of his hair will stick to it, so it's easy to launder afterward. All right, Mr. Baby, are you ready? Good boy. Here we go. Good boy. You want treats? It's not all too bad. Let's get your little head. There we go. Good boy. You got lots of caca on you today. Let's get our little Chinese water torture. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. That's a nice way to wet your head. There we go. He hates it when I spray water directly on his head, so we try to use the little washcloth method. He seems to like it a bit better. I don't know how much. You were very yucky today. You were a stink machine. Let's get your guy wet again. Oh, buddy, this water is brown. You got some brown water. Ooh. So this is step one. It's a nice whitening shampoo. It's a little bit cheaper than the other one. I kind of use this one as a phase. Woo. I kind of use this as a phase one and then come back on the other as a phase two. Its scent is Island Breeze. You come out of it smelling like sunscreen, huh? You're an island boy. Gotta get these feet. These feet are brown, buddy. This is for his tear stains. We put this on and then leave it on for a few minutes. All right, baby. Be very careful not to get it in your little eye. There we go. Good boy, Bo. Now one side. Side to the other. Ready? You see? Oh, careful. I don't want to get in your eye. There we go. Good boy. You see that butt? All right. Step 3. Come through with the heavy hitter. This is the real whitening stuff. Time to make a hot dog. You ready to make a hot dog? Woohoo! You do the nice dog. Oh, you get your towel all wet. Good boy. You're covered in these seeds, buddy. While you're there, and wash your tummy. There we go. Good boy. Hello. Hey, Bobo. Oh! Told ya. And now for the part he hates most. The rinsing. All right, Mr. Baby. I know you hate it. I know, it's okay. Wow, come here. Good boy, there you go. I know he still has some of the seeds on him, but we're most likely going to be trimming that off anyway, and they were pretty stuck in there. So, cutting our loss. And now we get to take him out and dry him off. Okay, you ready, Mr. Baby? 2, 3. Oh, you're already shaking. Okay. Now we make a doggy burrito really fast. Really fast. And we squeeze. Good boy, your little Yoda, your little Obi-Wan Kenobi. Good boy. Before we let him free, we do cover him. Wow! We do cover him in a little bit of doggy detangler / cologne. It's really hard to get out of the bottle. Kind of pat that in. All right, it's Zoomie time. And here we go! Mr. Bo's off! Off to the races! Oh! Are you okay? Buddy, you okay? Okay. Buddy, you keep falling off the couch. Oh. Whoa! Bobo. You doing okay? Now, unfortunately for Mr. Bo, he also is not like regular dogs with fur in that he can't drip dry. If he drip dries, he'll get pretty substantially matted. So what we have to do first, while his hair is wet, because that's the best condition for brushing, is we give him a full brush out, which will help with those extra seeds, and then we will dry him using the I know, it's his least favorite, every part's his least favorite part. We will dry him using a high velocity dryer to make sure that he poofs up the way that a Bichon Frise should. And give you lots of treats. We'll do that. You gotta brush your first. Make sure you got no tangles. You see those pants. Now one time on a walk, Mr. Bo unfortunately had some diarrhea and it ran down the back of his legs. He literally pooped his pants. Now, sadly for us, he was about a mile down the road. So for over a mile, all of his friends had to see him with poop on his pants. He was very embarrassed. And I was very upset I did not bring a towel in my car. Now he's highly likely to get a couple of mats around his collar line. Around his collar line and also around his booty because he hates it being brushed. So now, much to Mr. Bo's chagrin, for most of the blow dry, we keep him in this happy hoodie. It keeps him pretty calm, and the powerful air from the dry doesn't make his little eardrums hurt by accident. Let's pull in this guy and we'll get done real fast, okay? Real fast. And this is why, ladies and gents, we use the high velocity dryer. In just a few minutes, Mr. Bo looks ready to go. Now, sadly for him, usually this is where the process ends, but today we are also doing a haircut. Now, when cutting Mr. Bo's hair, we use a couple of tools. The first is we use 2 types of clippers. One is for in between his paw pads and smaller areas, and the other is for his body. Aside from that, pretty much everything else is done with different types of scissors. We have the curved scissors to make sure that they stay away from sensitive areas, as well as ones that kind of blend things together. And that's honestly why the process takes so long as well, is because most of this job is scissoring. So let's go ahead and get started. Right, Mr. Baby? Let's do it. All right, Mr. Bo. First snip of the day.
No. Wait. Wait.
That's why. Fuck! Oh my God. So everything else looks really good. Please do not judge this. I didn't realize I was holding the razor upside down. Oh, no, I'm sorry, buddy. So far we have done a lot of the shaving and have not done any of the scissoring yet. I'm gonna give him a little bit of a break from this clippers. And to be honest, I'm so humiliated that I was using them upside down that I'm gonna take a break from the clippers and go straight into scissoring. I know it's ticklish, huh? It tickles to get haircuts, huh? Hang on. Good boy. You gotta see your tummy. See your tummy? Oh boy, there you go. Let me see that tummy. I love that tummy. It's a good tummy. I'm not gonna hit your winky. Relax. I'm not gonna trim it unless you move. Now ignore the infamous chunk. But aside from that, his body is all done. I have not touched his head yet, which is the hardest part to do. But essentially, what you strive for with Bichon legs is usually like a tube. I've heard it affectionately referred to as the Bichon bell bottom. So the body usually stays pretty thin and then thickens at the leg. So they're not the best, but for my second time doing it, it's not the worst. Head-wise, we have to clean up his chin, make that smaller, round out his entire head, and also clean up his eyes to make sure that he can see well and that it doesn't produce as many tears. I know, this is the hardest part, huh? This really sucks. This is not fun. I know. You always treat me like I'm trying to kill you. Spoiler alert, I'm not. I'm not trying to kill you, I promise. There we go, good boy. Good doggy. Look at that, you look beautiful already, Bo. You're doing so good today, you've gotten better. Let me smell your breath. Let me smell you, oh. I know, that's the scary part. You always think I'm gonna come in and kill you. I got to. That's the. You get a tantrum a little bit more. I can go back to scissoring your legs. You hate that too. Well, we're not done. We're almost done. If you can be a really good boy here for the next 5-10 minutes, we'll be done. Come here. Come here, stinky man. There you go. Wow, bright eyes. We got bright eyes back. Good boy. You see your mustache? I know. Wait, it's not in your food. There you go. Can I see ya? I gotta see your ears. Your ears are too long, baby. And just like that, Mr. Bo, you're all done, baby. You're free, baby. Yes. Good boy. You did it. Yes. Good job. Let me get you a treat. Hang on. And if you're wondering what the aftermath of a regular grooming session with Bo looks like, it is all of this. He's only 11 pounds. Now, I may not be shoeing tree, but as far as just getting started on grooming, I think we did a pretty good job. He stayed really calm. We got both through the bath and the groom. So I think we give us an A+. In the comments below, let me know if there's anything I can do differently, especially if there's any dog groomers out there for what I could have missed. Thank you so much for joining me and Mr. Bo here today. If you like what you saw, go ahead and leave me a like, and if you really like what you saw and want to see more, click the subscribe button down below. I hope y'all have a fantastic start to your week. Cheers!